Hello, and we're here again today with Gary Haven for the August edition of Frequently Asked Questions on how to purchase HUD homes. And today we're going to talk about overbidding when you have an FHA loan. So Gary, why don't you tell us how to overbid and what happens and what kind of documentation you need if you want to submit a bid over the asking price on one of the HUD properties.
Sure, I'd be happy to. Thanks, Emily, once again for inviting me to share this. We run across this very, very frequently since I'm the contracts review manager for the team, and I invite all agents to submit their paperwork to me for review. One of the things I see most frequently is people that overbid on our properties, especially if they use FHA financing. There's a caveat there. Many of our properties are priced exceedingly well and very competitive, and we get many multiple bids at or above asking price. These properties are priced at an FHA appraised value. So FHA will send out their appraisers and they will appraise the property, and then these properties are listed at the appraised value. So if somebody's going to be using FHA financing, that is a good thing and a bad thing when it comes to an overbid situation. The good news is that your buyer will not need to get another appraisal, that they can use that FHA appraisal and save themselves $400 to $500 on an appraisal. But the bad news is that if they overbid for that property and use FHA financing, that is the amount that the lender is required to use as the appraised value of the house. They cannot get another appraisal. That appraisal is good for that property and must be used. So if they want to overbid, they can absolutely do that, but they have to prove that they have the cash reserves over and above the bid amount in order to proceed with this transaction. So what that means to you, the agent, is that when you are advising your clients on a bid price, make sure that they have the amount of the overbid in the bank, cash reserves that are verifiable by a bank statement, because you will be required to include this with your complete contract package, all the addendums, as well as the approval letter from the mortgage broker or the bank. So just make sure that your buyer has the funds available for the overbid, and you'll be just fine. Now, if you're using conventional financing or VA or USDA or any other type of financing, this will not necessarily apply because you can use your own appraisal. In fact, most lenders will require another appraisal, and most likely, if the property is priced well and possibly undervalued, that your appraisal will come out and you should be just fine. But again, if you're using FHA financing, make sure you have proof of funds for the overbid amount.
All right, fabulous. That's great information, Gary. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next month for another session of Frequently Asked Questions.
Absolutely. Thank you.